What is up, y'all? I'm just here for the news. What is up, guys? Welcome to the show today. It's time. It's time. It's. What is up, y'all? How is everyone doing today? I hope everybody is doing good. I am backstage. Get out of your coffins. By the way, I'm waiting on in. He hasn't shown up yet. But the reason why I put up this, I'm waiting on Levy to show up. He's late. Come on, everybody's waiting. Everybody's waiting. But what is up, guys? How is everybody doing today? It is. It is the greatest of all time. Do it. What's up, Uncle Rick and Mommy? What's up, Legeno? But he will be here. I hope. Here's your inbox. Here's your inbox. I don't get anything. And the link here. All right, hold on. Damn it! You asked for the link to be sent to your email. Hold on, I fucked up. Hold on. It's the same link. It's sorry, I had to send. Note to self: read the box before you hit go live, idiot. I'm an idiot. I got 14 in the box. I'm waiting on him to show up. Oh my God. By the way, guys, thank you to Citizen M for making the artwork, making this one and also this one. Also, thank you to Citizen M for making the artwork. You know, listen, here's the thing. I'm sorry about sharing those videos out, Uncle Ricky and Mommy. I there were videos I usually when I go to people's channels, I'm sharing out videos to support them. I didn't know that I try to look for videos that it's wasn't I wasn't trying to be a creep. I wasn't trying that. Listen, and people need to stop listening to Aaron M. Holt. I made a mistake. And every time that something happens, I get blamed. You know, knowing him, he'll blame me for Chad Zuma getting a black eye. Not working. Don't tell me it's not working. But what is up, guys? How's everyone doing? We're waiting on. Yeah, but what is up, guys? We got 16 in the build, but we got 16 in the build, but we only have 9 likes. Get those likes up, guys. Hold on. I did several times. I'm really getting aggravated right now. Here's the link. Here's the link. But there's a few things. Yeah. That's not Sky. I sent that again. In the email. Yeah, I'm like, I got 23 in the build, and my, oh no. It is. It is. Oh my god. We're losing viewers. But what is up, guys? How's everybody doing? Relax, John. Relax, Jake. Relax, John. He will be here. Sent it 3 times. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey. Alright. Sorry, guys. My internet decided to freaking crash. But, actually, let me give a little bit of back history about Bob Levy, since he's Bob. Ladies and gentlemen, the guest that I was guest I'm going to be having is Bob Levy. He's an American stand-up comedian, radio personality, writer, actor, and former semi-professional wrestler. He's the host of the Bob Levy Show and Out of the Coffin podcast. Yeah, I am that. I'm doing that right now. Sorry, my damn Wi-Fi is okay. Be there in a few. Is he's here's the thing. He says, dude, I had to do a restart of my computer because my damn uh-oh. Let me all right. He was a semi-professional wrestler. Um he it's on his Wikipedia. Oh wait, here's someone. Oh, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the great Bob Levy.
Hey, hold on.
Levy, hey, listen, I had tech problems too. My internet decided to crash on me. Oh, shoot.
Everything's jammed.
Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, wait, there's a few questions I have for you. I have I have one question for you. I didn't know you was a wrestler. I didn't know
What was that?
you were a semi-professional wrestler.
Yeah, and dancer. I did it all, baby. What, you
It,
sent me the wrong link, you bastard.
no, it. Here's the thing. I think it's the Google. I sent you two emails last night. I sent you the
Yeah.
one for the calendar so I can get you booked. The other
Oh, I'm
one,
booked. You don't need that. If I say it, I'm good. That's what fucked me up.
yeah, that was my fault because I basically
Oh, I agree.
screwed up. Hey, by the way, did you see the artwork that we have now?
Where? Oh yeah. I like that.
We have two artworks. The one that I'm using for the background, and the one we have right there, ladies and gentlemen,
Hmm.
Mr. Bob Levy. He's also you will also see him. You will see him at on the Shilling Network and also
Hmm.
on Misery Loves Company podcast.
And you on there? You're always everywhere, huh? I mean, you're
Yeah,
busy. How
yeah.
often do you do shows?
I do. I did two shows last night, and I actually
No,
just I didn't go to bed until like 5 a.m., 5 6 a.m.
I don't go to sleep until really late too. I got home
Yeah,
from the show probably about 12, and I don't know, I was up all night.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Uh, I,
let's know about you. I want to know about you. Everybody knows about me. So
yeah.
when did you start doing podcasting?
Um, uh, I started in I started my YouTube in 2016.
Oh, cool.
And then in 2020 I had something really bad happen. And Chris Peeps, who's in the chat right now,
Mhm.
in 2017 I was part of his show. He's the reason why that I kept doing YouTube, because in 2017 I started to get sorry, get flustered and thought about
Mhm.
quitting YouTube, but
Well,
Chris kept me.
but you have fun doing it, so.
Yeah, yeah, but if dealing with dealing with other stuff, I didn't know that you were a semi-professional wrestler.
Yeah, I
back
did
in
it
the day?
for probably what, I don't know. It's hard to remember, but it had to be 3 or 4 years. It was fun just having it was a good learning stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's a lot harder than you would think it is by watching it and that, but it was a lot of fun. My neighbor owned a wrestling school in Jersey, the Monster Factory. I believe it's still open. He passed away,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
That's good school.
yeah, a lot of people. I think the Giant was there. He went there. There was definitely people that made it big. You know,
Yeah.
like the people that trained there were good. You know, it was really it was fun. We just did like I only did matches at a gym. They would sell tickets. You know, there'd be like 40 people, but it was a lot of fun. I had a good time. Yeah,
Look,
you know.
look who's here. Rican Mommy's here.
Yeah. See, she's getting
Uh,
into the podcasting stuff
hey,
too, you know?
Lay Geno said, by the way, Lay
Mhm.
Geno said hi. You know who
Hey,
Lay
what's up,
Geno
buddy?
is?
I think
Uh,
so. Yeah.
by the way, somebody wanted me to ask about
Yeah.
your beef with
I don't have beefs.
Danny Bonaducci on the
It's
Howard
not
Stern show.
it's not a beef. It's not a beef. Everything that was basically an act back then. And it was nothing, you know.
Yeah.
It's just the way, you know, you get tricked into that shit. Back then I did. I thought it was gonna be real. It wasn't, you know, it was all bullshit. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's in bad shape now.
Yeah.
You know,
He's he. The last time I heard, he's like in the hospital.
he's in wait, in a hospital? No, I don't think so. I think he's really in bad shape. Like, you know, something happened to him.
Yeah. Um. Uh. Have you spoken to Kevin Brennan today? Are you guys doing a show today?
Oh no, I didn't say. I just, you know, was just doing a little stuff this morning. Went back to sleep for a little while because I got another show tonight, so I want to be ready
Yeah.
for that. You know,
Uh. I didn't know that you and Kevin Brennan owned your own comedy club.
we don't own it. That's the weird thing. There's a difference between owning a club and booking comedy there. You know, we just book shows there. Like we have a show
Yeah.
coming up and next Saturday. You know,
Yeah.
but
Uh. By the way, you guys, you got a lot. You're thinking about doing a live MLC somewhere.
in Atlantic City, it'll probably be in August. I have to call my buddies out there. They'll let us do it.
Yeah, August is the same month as Steel Toes doing their anniversary show, and they have Gino Piscani doing the show there.
Good for them.
Yeah, I was reading yesterday. I was
Hmm.
reading a little bit about you,
Hmm.
about like. By the way, you don't. There's a New Jersey senator that's named Bob Levy too.
No, I never voted for him either, so I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Oh, what do you think about? There's one person I got to ask about.
Hmm.
Your thought? Do you have any Eric the Actor stories?
Not really. I only hung out with him one night. We were in California somewhere, and he did a show with us. It was
Yeah.
nice. He was a nice guy. He was very unlike what he is on Stern, but he was very, you know, kind and everything.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Um. You know, what do you think about Scott Salem?
I like Scott.
Scott.
Scott was always nice to me and always helped us with tapes and that stuff and
Yeah.
whatever. And he used to come on Miserable Man. I always, you know, I like Scott.
Yeah.
I don't really say I hate anybody up there, you know? I mean, it was a fun run until
I heard.
it
Okay.
wasn't.
I heard the story that he had to he did a GoFundMe to help his dying wife.
Hmm.
He got fired for that.
I don't know if he got fired for that. Like I wasn't there, so I really can't talk about it. I know we did a benefit show for him. I know me and Artie did.
Yeah.
But I really have no idea what was going up there. I wasn't up there at that time.
Is the artist
You know?
still alive?
Yeah. He's just getting sober.
Yeah.
You know, he's sober now, and I guess he's
Yeah.
seeing how you got to get your life together after shit like that. Sometimes it
Yeah.
takes longer than for more different people.
Yeah.
It takes longer.
But by the way, doing before in 2020, before I even started doing podcasts, doing
Hmm.
live streams, I weighed the heaviest I weighed was 305 pounds.
You
Right now I'm
did?
at two. Yeah.
How'd you do it? Like from like just walking? Like
No, no. Right now I'm 230 pounds. Right now,
you,
I lost weight.
you don't look it. I wouldn't say
I'm
how
tall.
how
I'm
tall are you?
tall. I'm 5'11".
All right,
But
but you
I
don't
stuck
even look
out
it.
in high school. I was 6 feet 6'2", and I stuck my growth a little bit by trying to be like Bam Margera. The
Uh,
stunts, not the not
mm-hmm.
the other stuff. What got another thing?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think uh about Opie? Greg
I
Opie Hughes.
I don't really know him that well. I met him a few times up there, but we haven't had. I talk to Anthony a lot more. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
don't really know him as we really haven't been around him that much,
yeah.
just here and there. But he's been nice to me, so that's how I judge people. You know?
Guys, if anybody wants to ask, I was gonna say this in the beginning. If anybody wants to ask questions, they could do. They could tip us in the stuff. Is in the description, or is in the pinned comment. So there's donation. It's a Binks is a you can do PayPal. You don't have to be a Binks member to use the PayPal feature on Binks.
Yeah. So what? You live in Canada? Is it? No,
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 Mississippi. I live in
Mississippi.
Mississippi. I live in the deep south. I'm closer to going to your Texas show with
Mm-hmm.
Alex Stein than
Oh
to.
yeah. We
You
got to
guys
get
got to
that
book
set up.
the.
No, we will. It'll be
You
fun.
know,
Alex is a good dude.
Alex Stein is. It's By the way, you're the first. You're the biggest guest I've had, and you're actually my first guest when that did the podcast.
No, I'm sorry about that then. If I'm the biggest, but we'll get you bigger. You got to get bigger. You just get out there and have fun, and people will
You know,
come.
I have over 12 subscribers. I'm not in. I've spoken to Tom Brennan about having. I tried to say this yesterday.
Hmm.
Is get your subs up and then come back and ask Perry again about doing the show.
Perry does like fucking 12-hour streams, 5, 6 hours. He does. That's
Yeah,
a lot. That's a lot to do in
yeah.
one day.
He dude, he did. No, he didn't do he didn't do a big hours, but Tom Brennan did multiple hours of
Hmm.
2 streams. Bob asked, he wants.
Uh,
There was a the dead rat. You'd asked me about a dead rat I touched years ago. Something that I regret doing.
well, what,
I
what,
was
what was the
I'm
rat like?
out. Here's the thing. Before I had my big room, I was stuck in the front room, and I was having to sit on the floor, and I found a dead rat.
All right.
I made a mistake in Chris. It was on Chris's show,
Uh,
the Peep Show. Let me see some people. If
And what'd you
um
do? Like, where was the rat? Like, it was in the house or was it outside?
in the house,
Right. So you got to get it out. You had to touch it, right? What did you do? Put it in
yeah,
the kick it? How'd you kick it out of the house? I mean, you got to pick it up by the tail and just toss it, right?
yeah. Hey, Bob needs a few more TV shows.
Yeah.
So
No.
people are saying, let's see.
I have another show coming out tomorrow, which I was doing, Comics on Cannabis. It's a good show.
Yeah.
We did this. Like maybe a year ago or something like that, and then we took a
Yeah.
break for like 4 or
Yeah.
5 months, but it's going to come back Sunday on the Shuli Network at
Who
7 o'clock.
who is it? Uh.
Uh, Ed Chow is a comedian, and you'll see he's very good. And we got another guy
Yeah.
in the show, and it's a good show. It really is. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a different side of us, of me. Like we talk about weed. Sometimes we have stories, and then
Yeah.
we have their lives are different than everyone else. So it's good. Tell
Um.
Jake I said hi. Look at that.
That by the way, guys,
Mm-hmm.
Jamie's actually that's my friend Jamie from Michigan. He's doing something really nice for me and getting me. You know what channel stickers is?
What is it you broke up for there?
He's getting me some stickers made.
Oh yeah.
So I'll have stickers now. Oh, and Jamie, did you hear what I said or when you said that early when you said that a couple nights ago? Keep a couple for yourself. I have to
So
read. I don't have to. The reason I'm saying I'm telling him to keep a couple for himself, so I don't have to send it to him. I have to.
mhm,
He sent it to me, and then have to put a couple back in an envelope and send it back to him.
so how many other shows do you do like during the week? Like, do you have a lot?
Um, I do. Here's the thing. I try to schedule. I try to do shows, my own shows,
Mm-hmm.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Okay.
Monday for Monday Night J, Wednesday for like a Wednesday night show,
Yeah.
and then Friday for like the Friday night party. And by the way, I need to start. I stopped doing the Friday night party because people. I was in the last year, I was in a dark place because of
Really?
steel toe. Because of steel toe.
You don't let other people take you down, brother. Okay. You got to stay strong. You know what I mean? You have to. You know what I mean? You can't let that take you down and bum you out, right? I mean, it's stupid because look, now you look back at
Yeah,
it as a bad time, right?
yeah.
Everybody goes through bad times, and then you fucking realize it ain't worth it,
You
and you.
know, if here, let me tell you something. But I'm
Mhm.
very fortunate that I knew steel toe because I met you.
Yeah, it's all cool. It's all cool, brother.
And also I was gonna have Gino Piscani on, but
Mhm.
I found out how big of a you know what he is.
Have them on. You know what I mean?
Hey, I somebody wanted to what's a piazza?
It's Piazza. It's a baseball player.
I know
Yeah.
KB's way of saying that word.
Well, I guess it's the magic of radio. That's what we had to do when I was on Kate Chris's show. We had to do stuff like that and then they catch on to the word and they say you can't say that. It's like the rules on regular radio was crazy back then.
Yeah.
So
K-
it just started
Um,
changing.
was you on? What do you think about? Hey, I'm sorry, I'm reading chat.
It's all right.
Um, by the way, my friend Jamie is also lower Michigan hiking and camping adventures is trying to get to his 700 milestone, his 700 sub milestone.
700.
Yeah, he's a small channel.
Okay. Well, yeah,
He,
they.
but here's the thing. I was at 700 last year, and I knew it was a big accomplishment for me to get.
Yeah.
Now I'm at 1200.
Yeah, that's great, brother.
Yeah, and I work hard, Bob. I work very hard. You last night I sent the link. By the way, I sent the link for the YouTube link to Joe Rogan.
Oh, really?
Joe Rogan won't look at mine. Look at me.
Well, he's busy. He's really busy. You know how many people he's got hitting him up all the time? Probably. It must be insane.
Yeah,
You know?
what? Uh, What do you think about like what did you think about Howard going on look who's here.
Who? Oh yeah. Hello, Babina.
We don't have super chats. I'm not that big enough to have super chats.
What do you need to get them? I don't know how this stuff
1,000
works.
1,000 subs and 4,000
Oh,
watch
okay.
hours. Right now
Okay.
I'm at 2,800 watch hours. Yes, I made you a mod, so you can see chat.
Yeah. So what do you
You,
do out there? You go fishing and stuff?
what?
You go fishing?
That's not that the you're talking about the hunting, the
Yeah, yeah,
hiking and
fishing.
stuff.
Fishing,
No,
shit, yeah.
he it's not even that's not me. It's one of my friends that does it.
But you don't do it? You don't do it where you live? I'm
Dude,
sure there's a lot of good
I don't
places.
even leave my house. I don't
But
even leave my
why?
home.
What you got to get
Don't.
out, you know what I mean?
Oh
No,
no.
no, it's don't be afraid. Gino will come on here. Gino will come on here.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Gino's in the chat. Gino, congratulations on working the anniversary show on that show.
On that
Oh,
show.
Andy, on that show that I'm not. I got accused. By the way, I dude, I made a bad decision.
Hey, send Gino a link. Send him a link.
He DM me first.
DM Gino.
J- j-
Oh, can't you DM him?
he Hold on, I'll find him.
You
Is
can
it
do it.
the
That
is that the
Gino.
real? Is that
Yeah,
the real Gino?
he was just on Twitter. It's got to be him. So send him the link. You
hold
see,
on, hold on. People are asking for a people. You're not to message me. You're not to follow me first, Gino. You haven't followed me yet.
I think you can send him one. Just send him one. I think you can.
Is that the fake Gino?
No, send it to him on Twitter. It'll go through no matter what. But I guess you have to look for it or something like that. He knows what to do then. You know, I'm gonna blow up your station, baby. Come on, get you
All right,
going, man.
hold on. I sorry, I'm a little doing
It's
these
all right.
shows. People, when you're a guest, you don't have to deal with like the.
No, I know it's easy. Look, that's all I do. I mean, I don't get involved with this shit. That's why I couldn't. When you sent me the other link, I didn't know what the fuck it was, and then the other one
Sorry,
went. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, brother.
I
You
listen.
figured it
I
out.
did that. I sent you that. So I basically need because I usually forget sometimes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forget.
Hey, man. We all forget.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. By the way,
you gotta start getting out of the house and just going for walks. I'm telling you, man. You don't want to be closed in.
yeah.
It's not good, you know? Get out and have fun, you know? Go to your friend's place and go camping, up there with him. You froze again. Hey, welcome to the Bob Levy Show. Hi, welcome everybody. Jake hit 4K steps. Leo Gunn. Yeah. Jake froze, but it's okay. He'll be back soon. He's very busy. He's busier than me. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. I know where I'm going to be. I see him popping up everywhere, which is cool, and it'll help him build, his channel. You should all join it and put it up and sign up and have friends sign up for it. Get him to 1,000 so he can do it. Look, that's me. Hey, Bob, recap the Gino drama. It's not drama. I don't play the drama game. I just hate when, people try to tell me what to do. And it's just not good. You know what I mean? I just, I I do what I want to do, and I've always been like that. And it's just when people tell me, "Get your tickets for May 13th, Joey." Yeah, it's gonna be great. I can't wait to meet you guys and Perry. Perry's a good man, and I just want I want the best. I want the best to happen for him because he really is a kind, loving man, and he gets a little worked up on his streams, but it's great because of the fact that he's just an amazing person. Me and the wife watched Windy City Heat or whatever it's called. We watched that today, and it's hilarious. It's so much better when you totally know him. I mean, we would die and laugh, and I mean, I was laughing so hard, I was almost in pain at some of the things. It's
Sorry
really
about
a good thing.
that.
That's okay.
Sorry
We're
about
doing
that.
Phil. But I watched Windy City Heat today. Me and the wife watched it, Perry's movie,
Yeah,
and it was
yeah,
just like I guess we watched it 2 years ago, and I didn't really know who he was, so I really didn't get it as much
yeah.
as I got it today, and it was just
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
send
I did try to send. Here's the thing. I was trying to send Gino Brascani a link, and my internet
mhm.
decided to crash on me.
All right, well, you
I have.
send him.
I here.
Did you send him
Here.
another one?
I will send. I sent Gino the link. Gino.
Gino, look in your inbox on Twitter,
No,
right?
no. The Gina. I sent Debbie Dabbler the link.
Okay. Oh, and then she's gonna send it to him.
I think.
Okay, yeah. So that's how.
Oh, but by the way, I got a
Yeah.
little something to say. Do you
Mm-hmm.
know that? Do you know that Little Lemmy, a Steel Toes mod, lives in Ocala? And Ocala is a hop, skip, and a jump away from Tampa.
Isn't that's a girl, right?
Plus Granny, plus Granny, Granny, who
Mm-hmm.
is who is Lemmy's boyfriend partner.
Mm-hmm.
No, they could have they could have jumped Chad.
You think they really went through all that?
Right. By the way,
I
I have
mean,
260 up, 262. I forget it's 260 or 280 up.
what's that?
My Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay. I have to work. My internet was like, when you test it, the
Yeah,
second part is very low. It's like 30, and
yeah.
it should be up higher, and that's why sometimes the cameras
Hey,
are blurry, and they're not. I got to get them here again when I'm not here to do this shit because it's been. I've been having trouble with years on and off when they try to fix shit on the block or just the town. It's just bullshit, I don't know if my thing is
hey,
clear now.
hey! Somebody's asking.
Hmm.
People are asking for me to have a show on the Shuli Network.
Well, right now I know that they're not taking on any other shows now because I had trouble getting my comics on cannabis on because we're packed. You know what I mean? We're like we
Yeah,
got too many. We have guys that run the shows and that stuff, and they're like fucking. It's getting to be too much work.
yeah. Because you guys do a show every day.
Well, not every day, but we're like Sunday. Well, yeah, Sundays to Thursdays. Sunday starts it off. Like today, I don't do. I'm just doing comedy tonight,
You
which
have the.
is always fun.
I always wanted to know what does the Uncle
Mhm.
Rico mean? What does Uncle
Uh,
Rico mean?
I didn't know what it meant for last, but it's that movie with oh god, he was in I don't somebody write the movie that's from, and it's a guy that always talked about the past. You know what I mean? That talked about when his glory days, and that's why the name came, I believe. The link is not transferable. Jake can't share it. Okay.
Hold on. I'll send it. Gino has to hold on.
No, Napoleon
15.
Dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite was the movie, and yeah, and I
I
guess
have
that's
to
what it is.
unblock him first. I have to unblock him first.
Who are you unblocking?
Gino.
Oh, okay. Is Comics on Cannabis today? No, it's Sunday at 7 o'clock. We're gonna do 55 minutes before I don't know if we do Uncle Rico live right after that. And
Yep.
I think you guys will like the show. You know what I mean? It's like my friend Ed runs the show. I sit back, you'll hear about them. We'll give you a quick update of everyone on the show, and
Gino,
it's
Paul,
fun.
I
Hmm.
can't send him. I got. Hey Gino, if you're still around, can you send me follow me so I can send you a message?
So why'd you block Gino? You tired about his babbling?
Uh, stuff that I really don't want to talk about here.
Okay.
He's dude. I thought I thought him and Kevin had beef.
But it doesn't matter. Look, okay, here's the thing. It doesn't matter who has beef. It doesn't affect you. You understand what I'm saying? You're not involved. So why it doesn't you don't have to just block. You don't have to take somebody's side. You know what I mean?
What is
I,
Gino? Do you have Gino? Do you have Gino's email?
no, I don't fucking
Does
know
it?
it.
Does anybody have Gino's email so I
Uh,
could
Yeah, somebody put up can somebody inbox whatever his email or something like that. Oh, can you put the link in here? Can you put the link in
unfortunately
here?
because if I do that, the trolls will be coming in.
But you don't have to let him in, right?
I don't use I don't I when I do these interview shows,
Mm.
I try to not put the link in chat because the trolls might come in under fake Gino. They
Well,
might put the Gino
well,
Prescott
well,
in
what if
be
the
a
fake
form bot.
Gino's better than the real Gino? Then you have a better show, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, they'd have to do it really quick, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I can DM him, Gina Bobino.
I here's the thing. Click. Hey, all right. If tell him to follow. I need him to follow me so I can follow.
Let me see.
Well, yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to find his email. It's stressed out here.
Who are you
Okay,
looking for?
Gino's email.
Oh, do you got it?
I'm looking. I'm like, calm down, Jake. Calm down.
Yeah. Don't let it get to you, brother. You know what I mean?
It's
Breathe.
it's the biggest show that,
Don't worry
I get.
about it. Don't worry about it. You don't have to get fucking,
You know,
all jammed up. You don't have to. You're doing great. Yeah, just fucking enjoy, brother. We're just
it's
chatting. You know what I mean? Getting to
it's
know you, Jake.
it's so funny that I don't get nervous talking to people, and it's the real Gino.
Yeah, it's a real Gino. Who'd fake to be Gino? Come on. It's a sick world
I,
out there, but it ain't that sick.
I he has a website.
Yeah.
All right, what's his? I'm looking for his email.
Yeah, you'll find it. Don't worry about it. I'll babble to the people about it until then. Yeah, we're gonna find his email right now. We're gonna track down that Gino
Uh,
Visconti. You can't find him anywhere. He's always somewhere, but you
all
can't
right,
find him.
he has Facebook. He has Facebook.
Oh yeah, yeah. So hit him up on there. You got
Yeah.
Facebook, Jake?
Oh, here I got his email.
Oh, there you go. You see, now you're fucking happy. You see, all that you worried about what? For nothing. You see, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
He
You
has
don't stress
AOL
out.
email. He has
Well,
AOL
whatever.
email.
You know what I mean? He's fucking old. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, that's the real Gino. You can tell he always does the son of a. You know what I mean? Gino is everywhere. Gino is like cancer. He's
All right,
everywhere.
Gino, I sent you an email with the link. I sent you
Jake,
the
we got to work on you stressing out. I can help you with this because I used to be a reactional person and stress and just react at the moment. You can't do that, man. You got to just let it happen. You can't change anything. You know what I mean, brother? Just fucking
Yeah,
just fucking if it's not good, just blow it off, man. What are you gonna do?
yeah.
You know, change the world? Fuck that.
Sorry. I have a thing called, I have autism, and
Yeah.
I'm like I say a lot of times, I'm undiagnosed bipolar
Okay. Are
because
you on anything? Did they give you anything
no
for that?
no I basically in medicine. I've been medicine free since I was 18.
Hmm. How old are you, by the way?
I am 29, be 30 in July.
Okay, cool.
But I do have health issues. I do have problems that um I do have things that I go through. I in 2020 I lost my father. My
Sorry to
father
hear
was
that.
my father was 73 when he died,
No.
and it still brings a tear to my eye thinking about him.
Yeah, no, I know, but he would want you to be happy and to enjoy things and not get stressed out. You have to think of that. Use that as a positive thing for you, you know, and yeah, you'll be fine because he wants to see you do good. He wants to see you happy. So, you know, every time you're getting sad, just think he's there telling you, fucking get your shit together. You're fine. Everything's going to be great. I'm here watching you. Just don't worry about it like that. You know, there's no reason to let other people bring you down or whatever, or bring yourself down. That's even worse, brother. You don't have to let yourself get brought down by yourself.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense. So yeah, Gino will be
you
here. Don't.
know. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You don't have to
Peeps
apologize
knew
too.
Peep,
Never
Pe-
apologize ever.
Peeps knew my dad. Peeps actually was there when I got the news that dad passed
Uh,
away.
yeah,
Peeps.
but you know, he's look. He would want you to be happy in everything you do, and
There's the
don't let
artist that
that. You
there's the
know.
artist that made that for you. And
Oh,
I
thank you.
woke up an hour before the show. I woke up an hour before the show today, so I'm
Yeah.
still a little bit tired. But
Yeah, wait, Gino is
and
strapping is stitching another bandana to his forehead, Jay. Not Jason. That's fucking.
hey,
I mean, why don't you start with the bandanas? Maybe you should. Maybe that's
I
the
don't.
winning
Hey,
formula.
by the way, I did a shave last year. I did a couple. I did shows with a shaved head.
Did you?
Yeah, and didn't have no beard and all that. And Danny G, Danny G, what's up? What's up, Danny G? My friend Danny G, who
Good
we
for you.
on her interview we talked about
Hmm.
Howard Stern. Now I
Okay.
believe.
Yeah. No, it was a fun time when I was there. Truthfully, it was. I believe
Yeah,
8 years I was there straight, and
yeah.
then Uh, it's just like, you know what I mean? But at the end, it got too crazy. There was too many people involved before you got to talk to Howard, and it just got confusing. And then it
Yeah.
just, I don't like, I don't talk to people like I don't care if somebody's bigger than me or lower than me. Whatever people would say in the business or just
Um.
in life, I treat everybody the same and
Um.
I expect the same from other people,
Hey.
you know?
By the way, Danny G just had to have surgery this week. Had to
Wow.
have surgery. So, who's my favorite Howard Stern staffer? I gotta say, my favorite staffer. I have a favorite one, and that's Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Mhm.
I I always say Baba Booey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary does a lot of work there. Like people don't
Yeah.
think he does a lot of work, but look, he puts that show together basically, you know. It's a lot of pressure because you're working for the greatest entertainer and that ever in radio. And you got to admit that he was the biggest
Yeah.
that ever did radio. I mean, when it was on regular radio, I mean, we
Yeah.
were in so many markets at the end, I remember, and I was only there for maybe a few years before it switched over. It's hard to like remember all, but I one thing I have in my mind is that I came on in April 2002. I couldn't tell you when the last time was on, but it went to 2010.
I thought you
Uh,
were banned from Sirius.
yeah, I am. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's all right. You know what I mean? Shit happens. That was a different me back then. And shit happens. You have to own it. You know, you sometimes you do fucked up shit in life. And
Yeah.
I got called on it, you know? So
Is
that's
she
why
coming?
he's
Is
coming. Don't worry so much. He's coming. He's probably putting on a nice fucking suit and tie for you, Jake. You know? You know? But that's the whole thing. He's dressing up for you, man. It's important, you know? You don't worry about him. He'll be there. You send him. He knows that you sent it on what his email that AOL. I can't even say those AOL. Yeah. Well, I didn't leave at the right time, Bobina, but you know what I mean. I really thought he was going to retire, and but you know, I was a little out of control back then. But you know, now I consider myself different. But and it's all right. What is that? Oh, is that a pizza? Is that what pizza is that? Is that the one I like? Shit, what's
Little
that
Caesars.
name?
That's Little
Little
Caesars.
Little Caesars is. I get that here. You know why? It's much better than the local places around here. That's why I always wanted to open a pizza place here because it just doesn't. These people don't know how to make pizza out here. Not that I know. I know what it should taste like, but that's the best pizza right around here that I don't have to go and get. Like if I want it delivered, you can't get. In the range of where they deliver, there's nothing good, and I'm not driving 40 minutes to get a fucking pizza and pick it up.
He's,
You know.
all right, I sent him the link on Facebook.
There you go. He's got a fucking 100 links now. You know, he's just got to pick one.
Yeah. Come on, Nino.
Come on, Gino. Yeah, he'll be here. No worries. He's probably dressing up.
By the way,
Mhm.
we're almost at an hour.
At an hour right now. That's all right. You see, you got to get your time in. You get your time in, then you get started getting paid, right? Is that how it works? You have to get how many hours again?
I got to get 4,000 hours.
No, she won't waitress. She's a nurse. She's happy, but I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna stay here.
Sorry.
You like peanut? You like pineapple on pizza?
No,
it's fucking. It's horrible. I'll eat it if there's nothing else, but fuck, man.
It's it's the half and half pizza, half breadsticks, half pizza.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah, as Uncle Rico Mama says, as soon as Gino gets in, Bob's gonna have to leave. No, you see, I'm not like that. I haven't talked to him. I can't. I don't. He texts too much. Like, you know what I mean? Too many fucking. It's like a book. I can't do that. It annoys me. It really does.
Little Lemmy found out that I said where she lived on MLC yesterday.
Well, you don't have to say where anyone lives. It's none. Listen to me. Here's one thing. If it's none of your business, stay out of it, dude. Why get involved? You know what I mean? Enjoy.
It became. Here's the thing: when Steel Toe was blaming me, was last night when they were like, I actually had to make a video telling Gina Bobina.
Okay.
That about I did apologize. I apologize to you, and I'll apologize to Chrissy. I didn't mean to make this. I didn't mean. I was only because I lost the information. I was asking Botter to see. I was testing him.
All right, but
I
don't
made
listen.
a mistake. I made
People
a
make
mistake, Bob.
mistakes. No, it takes a bigger man to fucking admit they made a mistake, dude. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can fucking be a bullshit artist and say, fuck, I didn't, whatever. It's all right. Learn from your mistakes and move on. That's it.
Yeah. And who's Frank Pellegrino?
That's Frank. That's Chrissy's fiance.
Do you know he's coming? I hope.
Well, he's coming where?
I hope Gino's coming.
Oh, Gino. Yeah, Gino. You sent it to him, right?
I sent him the link on Facebook in an email.
All right, let me fucking hit him up and say, you got the fucking link. Where the fuck is he?
On his Facebook.
Yeah, but let me fucking find it.
Yeah, I'm since you're doing that, I'm gonna get me a bite of pizza before it gets cold.
Yeah.
Cold pizza is no good.
Yeah. Cold pizza's fucking good. Jake's link.
Did you know that I puked on stream before?
Well, good for you, man. It takes talent to do that, you know? I almost puked on.
Basically, when last year in actually a couple years ago, when I was doing this, when I was starting out, I tried to eat two hamburgers fast so I could get to the show, and I choked on one of them. Luckily,
wow. Now Kevin choked on water yesterday. You see that? He almost gagged. He was yakking like a dog.
Uh-oh.
What happened? What happened, Jake?
Sorry, I was trying to open my flip phone.
Your flip phone.
That pizza, we just got it today.
That's what she said.
Somebody just sent me $20.
Chinese food. You think? Good for you.
Terry Nee.
Terry Nee is one of my birds. One of my birds from my show. You see, my birds rule.
Now we're in show business, Mr. Bob. Now we're in show business.
Oh my God, does your mic work?
Yeah. Oh, I'm a professional. I learned it from you. I finally got a good mic set up.
Oh, it's a little hot, but it's clear.
Wait, is it too loud? I can lower it.
Yeah, lower it a little, but it sounds
ladies
good.
and gentlemen from Compound Media, you can watch them on In Hot Water. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Gino Biscotti.
Hey, everybody. What are you doing?
Good. Oh, my God.
What are you doing?
That sounds good. So Gino fired me from Compound Media the other day.
I'm going to go first and say you said it perfectly, Bob. You're like me. You're like, when people tell you not to do something, you're like, fuck you, I'm doing it. And
no, it's not that. It's not that. It's like when I do stuff, if I don't agree with somebody, I'm not one to jump on board. I'm not.
No.
And that's when I become quiet.
Yeah.
And Jake, you're interrupting. Jake,
can you get rid of this guy? I'm kidding. Go on, Bob.
Go ahead, Jake.
By the way, congratulations on getting the gig at the Steel Toe anniversary show.
Yeah, I don't think it was I don't think it was a big sell. I just said, hey, buddy, I'll come out there and do the show and get drunk with you, and I'm fun to get drunk with. So I landed that gig. That's how Daddy do.
Hey,
Daddy do.
By the way, what's the big thing with you and Kevin Brennan?
I don't look. Kevin Brennan's insane in my opinion.
No, you see, to me, he's not. You see, that's the whole thing. But it's like, okay, can I just say? And I know you're gonna say you're right. You both don't shut the fuck up. It never goes away, and it's like it never ends because it's blah blah blah. And then
Bob, I have shut the fuck up. That's why I sent you that drunken text, which I immediately apologized for 12 hours later. Did I not? I'm like, because you just write, okay, boss. And I wake up the next morning and I giggle. I'm like, yeah, you're fucking right, dude. Did I not just go, you're right. I apologize.
I know, but
it's not my business.
You type so much that I don't even read it. Like,
because I'm not typing. It's Whiskey Wednesday, and I speech to text angrily, and then hit send, and I'm like, fuck it, I don't even want to know what I just did.
You can't do that. You realize that's not a good thing to do. You know what I mean? It's just not a good thing.
It generates conversation with me and you, buddy, so it's worth it.
No, because I don't
Yeah.
write back because it's too long. I'm not gonna fucking then I write one fucking thing back and then you write a whole paragraph and I don't have time for paragraph. I just like a little chit chat, a little bit. How you doing? Okay, I'm good. All right,
Hey,
cool.
Gino,
Would you shut this guy up, Bob? I'm kidding, Jake. Go, buddy. I'm sorry. Shut that fucking host up. All right, go.
sorry about sorry about the mean messages I sent you before.
You see, he's just like you, Gino. He learned this from you.
We're all like this. Don't act like you're above it. Genta,
know.
Gino is too old to be drunk texting. Give me your fucking number, Genta. You get it tonight. You get it tonight,
yeah.
bitch.
It will be, yeah. Gino loves to babble, and it's like,
Yeah,
okay.
Gino, by the way, the last time I saw you, last time we messaged, I basically saw you on Steel Toe and said F you and left and blocked you.
A lot of people did that to Gino, but
Yeah, I get that. That's part of my daily routine. I get that. I mean, let me tell you, big fan of Steel Toe. I'm in the Steel Toe business. I hope that doesn't bother
Yeah.
you guys.
You know, listen, I don't have
Gino,
listen,
nothing
listen,
bothers me. Do you understand that?
What,
Gino,
am I wrong to
nothing
say this? Hold
bothers
on,
me.
Jake. Yap, because it's your show. But this is the thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoy, and I don't know about you, Bob. It's all the shit that people see on Twitter, and they think that's all they have is Twitter, and they don't realize like the stuff that we do behind the scenes where we're actually talking, and we're like men. I'll be the first to admit when I
we
fuck,
haven't
like,
talked. We haven't talked in a while.
we talked on text, and we've
Well,
talked
you
on the
talked
phone.
on text.
Well, you can respond. That's what
But
the
it's
fuck.
too much typing. Jake, he texts us like a woman. I can't. I don't have time
Speech
for
to
that.
text. Yeah,
Yeah, but you can't speak like that.
there's
I can. Because
No, you
sometimes I
can't.
agree a day later with what I say, and sometimes I don't.
Yeah, but you can't be arguing with yourself.
Yeah,
You're gonna
hey,
lose this one, Bob, because you can't
Hey,
stop me from doing that.
Gino, a little thing is I watched. By the way, I've been over the week. I've been watching a lot of you versus Kevin Brennan. You going on the in hot water when Aaron Berg was leaving,
And
and you having that rant about Aaron Berg leaving or something like that.
what about I? Oh, that rant. Yeah, about Aaron Berg leaving. Yeah, he left.
That was
left?
yesterday. You watched that.
He left.
Yesterday.
Like, he's not coming. Like we just thought he was taking a couple sick days. About 365 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake, he'll be back.
Hey,
He'll call Bob. Him and Tara, when they come crawling back, I can't wait to see the look on their faces.
No,
by the
look.
way,
Oh, go ahead, Jake.
Do you think it's weird, Bob, that the camera angle is pointed up as he walks through the house and steps over all the bodies? You don't think
I
that's
love it.
fascinating?
I
No,
love the way
no.
that he does it.
No,
I
Here's
love
the
it.
difference between the two boxes I'm looking at. Yours is a fake backdrop, Bob. His looks exactly the same.
yeah.
It's concerning to me.
You know, I thought I was gonna be nervous. I thought I was gonna.
Yeah. I told you I'd fix
Talking
you
to
about
me?
that. Yeah.
No, Levy.
No, come on. We're buddies. Come on.
Yeah,
Love.
Yeah.
here's the thing. I had Ed Till on my show from Florida. Ed Till.
Quit
Oh.
bragging. Who's Ed
Hey.
Till, all kidding aside?
He basically he was.
Go on, Bob. Tell me. You're so
I
tough.
have no idea who Ed Till is. I don't know Ed Till.
No, Bob, you're a big star in the biz. Tell me who Ed Till is.
I don't know Ed Till. Mel Tillis, I know him. But he's
No, that's not a
hey,
thing.
Gino. Wait. Who's Frank Pellegrino?
a
Now,
lot of
him I
people say
know.
that. A lot of people say who's no. Frank is Chrissy's fiance.
Yeah.
By
He's,
the way,
he's
by-
a friend of mine. I again, am I going to get in trouble? Frank's a good friend of mine. I'm in the Frank
I have no
Pellegrino
problem with
business.
Frank. I have
Jake,
no
tell him
problem
what
with
you
Frank.
think, Jake.
I have no problem with Frank. I have no problem with Chrissy. You know, here's the thing. Listen, here's the thing. I'm also I have a problem with Chad Zumach.
And you didn't have to hit him. You see, Jake? You see? I ain't tell you. Me and
Admit
you.
it, Bob. And I'm sorry I'm going to say this in front of Jake. Getting Jake to laugh is like getting Frankie to laugh. That's pretty good. That's pretty good what you did there.
No,
That was a genuine giggle you got.
I try
Yeah.
to get Jake to calm down and not get nervous and not
You
to
know,
get
I have-
anxiety and stress.
I know. I actually got to be on a show. I got to be on a show with Frankie, Jason Marshall. We don't have cookies. He was on there.
I'm gonna take that and swing to another thing. I did the corn interview. Frank, God forgive me, Frank. Bob, they reached out to me to do the strawberry interview. Do you know what I'm
Was it
talking about?
strawberry?
Mike Morse did it, I think.
I don't know the strawberry. I know the
There's a
corn,
strawberry.
and I know-
I'll send you a screen grab I got the other day from him. There's a whole fruit. There's a whole produce market of interviews to do out there. I fucking shouted out your boy Cardiff. I finally watched him. He's fucking
Cardiff
great.
is fucking great. I love Cardiff.
He was on the fucking DabbleCon, and I was
Yeah.
he was talking about the Chad thing today. I mean, and I reached out to him. He's like, "Yeah, come do the show." But out of the blue, I talked about this on In Hot Water last week. I got a DM from someone like, literally, Bob, come do the strawberry show, and I'm like, "Are you like?" I thought it was a joke, and then they sent me a screen grab. They're like, "No, Mike Morse just did it." I'm like, "What?" So
Yeah,
so
I
that's
mean,
another thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, just what about you, Jake? You gonna do the strawberry or the corn?
No. Because Corn blocked me on Twitter. Corn blocked me on Twitter.
Corn blocked me on Twitter. Bob, one time I'm in a chat and
Yeah.
it's Corn and there's a pickle now. Have you seen the Hold the Pickle guy?
I don't know the pickle either. I know the potato and I know the corn. I don't know any other. I know
There's
the string
there's
bean.
literally-
I don't know anything about this.
There's literally a
Yeah.
string of text on the comments on the right during that thing, and somebody goes, "I think the pickle's mean," and then Corn Diff writes, "No, he's a good pickle," and then the pickle underneath writes, "Thank you, Corn," and you're
Yeah.
reading it. I'm like, I'm a 54-year-old man living this life, and I'm dying laughing. I'm dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny to see the new people that have like, you know what I mean? Like when I met, you know, not Conda, fucking Cardiff, I was like, this is amazing. I was like hooked on that, just watching him. He sways back and forth,
Yeah.
comes in and out, and I do the same thing when he's on. I do the same.
Yeah, the same with the Corn. Yeah. When
it's
I've
amazing.
I was introduced to the Corn interview when Chad was screaming at an ear of corn for half an hour. Hey, Gina Babina, love you too. I was dying when Chad goes on a rant, and I'm not even busting Chad's balls right now.
Yeah.
Chad goes on a rant, and the Corn Diff guy goes, "I really have to work on my interviewing skills. I probably should have some follow-ups to that." That's all it
Yeah.
fucking says.
It's
And I'm like,
great.
this Corn's better than me. Sorry, Bob.
No, it's true. I mean, like these, it's a fun thing, you know, when you're just sitting in the office or whatever. All these new ones come up because you follow certain people on the YouTube things, and then all of a sudden you'll see somebody else's live that might be hooked up to somebody else, and then you join their thing, and you know, it kills some time before a show. But I just watch like fucking. I spend most of my time catching up on Perry. You know, 'cause
Yeah.
his
I'm not.
friends is
I haven't. I don't know the Perry thing. I know his name. I've seen him a lot. I haven't followed him. Like I haven't had time because I'm like you. Like I check YouTube now before any of my streams, like any of my fucking apps. I'm like, let me see who's live on YouTube. I'm like, I told you, I start my mornings. I'm either watching Chrissy, Steel Toe, or the BS show, whichever one's talking about something that fucking grabs me. Like
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube more than anything now. I don't know if that's good or really bad for a 54-year-old man.
But you don't need TV. TV
No.
is to be watched when the sport's on or something you want. Like I watched that Jared thing from Subway. Holy fuck! That
I
was
didn't see that.
dude. There's a look up. Just put in your thing, Jared from Subway, and Jared Fogle, and there's a 3-part documentary on him. And I caught like the beginning one, and I think it was like the last one, and then I fell asleep during it. But he's a fucked up dude, you know.
Jared Fogle. I bet it comes right up. Jared
Yeah,
Fogle.
it's really big. It's like,
Yeah,
Jake, did you watch that yet? The Jared Fogle thing?
No, I watched it when it was
Get
on
coffee.
when
Yeah.
all it was unfolding. By the way, I sent Chad Zumach a link.
You think he's gonna come in?
No. He's busy. He's a busy man. He does.
He is. He's like, you know what I mean? You can't
He's-
deny that he's
I think
doing good.
Hey,
He's doing better in clubs now, and that's what
yeah,
that's what's like. I never
Gina-
thought that this stuff, that doing
Yeah.
shows on the internet, would lead to ticket sales. I never thought
Gina-
that it could lead to where it is right now, and I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Even even clubs that don't do good. Like I was at the Comedy Works last night, Gino. You've been there, right?
Bristol?
Yeah.
How's that room doing?
How many people are usually there when you're there? Truthfully.
When I'm there, that's not
No.
a fair question.
No, but you know, that's about, I'm going to tell you it's probably what it is.
Yeah.
How many about?
Dude, 30 or 40 on a Friday. They do better on a Saturday.
We did about 90 last night.
He,
and some people
he
still
had to be
didn't come
blowing
because
you.
and some people still didn't come because it was heavy rain. Like people
Yeah, it was
canceled.
shitty weather.
And it was nasty out. Tonight we're probably at that. We were at that yesterday. You know what I mean? And this club does not do those numbers. And like Tiff sells out every time, everywhere. Uncle
Tiff's
Vinny's
is great. Tiff's
Uncle
is so
Vinny's.
great.
I had a Friday night. It was fucking over 3/4 full.
Yeah.
Saturday night was almost full, and that was the right after New Year's. And I'm like, wow, this is good. So if anybody advertise, like I'm doing the Comedy Co, if he does the advertisement right, and I've been plugging it, it should be really good.
Bob, I was there last night. I'm there tonight, and I mentioned it last night. I'm like, Bob's here at the end of the month. Fucking, you got to come out. It's fun.
Yeah,
He's another good guy. Say what you want about that, but both the guy. Who's the guy? I always forget his name that does the Comedy Works.
Oh God, I was
I
there
didn't wanna
last
put
night. I
that-
can't tell you his name.
Yeah, I'm the well, we both look like idiots. But Gene, who does, they're two
Yeah.
guys that even during the lockdown, I'm not going to make this about COVID, and Tiff's especially, they're all guys that said fuck you, and they found a way to keep comedy going.
Oh,
I
it's
used to-
Kaplan. It's Kaplan.
Yeah,
That's it.
but
Kaplan.
he's a good
Something
dude too,
Kaplan.
and they kept the shit going during the lockdown. Which
By the way,
I'm
that
not
was
trying to be
Gino's
dramatic, but they're great dudes. Like, and same thing with Gene. It's a fun room.
Yeah, but you know, it's like if he's advertising, he's got to go and really put some advertising, and then it'll sell out. You know, I know that because I'm doing my part. So I've been plugging.
This is the biggest room. I guess I'm gonna say this is the biggest room. We have 41 in the biz, and this is the biggest room we have ever had on an interview.
Well, you see, we're taking over,
YouTube
Jake.
YouTube only.
No,
Well, here's
Jake,
the other thing about fucking and I did like this is I learned
This is weird.
since-
This is weird for me, Jake, because I haven't talked to Gino sober in a long time. So this is like a fucking.
that's
hell
why
of an
that's
interview.
why I had to fucking get in before 3 p.m. But
Oh, yes.
speaking of sober, like that's the thing I'm saying. Like it's not just the numbers guys like us bring in. Like we have fans that are fun. They like to drink. And that's all the comedy club wants, to move those $16 shots of Jameson and $9 Bud bottles, you know? And they do when we're there, you know? These lovable comics from, you know, that you see on Comedy Central that are just like, they bring in people that are getting the 2-drink minimum of a frozen daiquiri or an espresso martini. Yeah, good job. We bring in the drunks. We keep them drinking. And I'm sorry that I'm proud of that.
Like last night was fun. Like, I don't think anybody should attack anybody. Like, I'm going to say that, you know what I mean? I don't believe in that shit.
No.
'Cause somebody on either side is going to get fucked up because they're going to just not be ready for what can happen.
You mean they're going to get sucker punched, Bob? Couldn't resist that.
No, I'm saying it could be a lot worse for somebody taking a chance thinking that they're going to step up. You know what I mean? And it could end very badly. It's stupid. But like last night, I want to explain how it was a great crowd. I mean, really, it was fucking killer show last night.
Who was on it?
God, the guy that does what's his name, Steve Rinaldi, and
Okay.
and this other guy who I got his number, Adam Nutter. He's really funny. He did a good job. He was from Staten Island, but he was in there. He did a great job up front. And after the thing, I'm fucking hanging out. These two fans come over, and they go, "Can you sign this?" And I go, I don't have a pen. And they go, "All right, you just been served." And I post it. We open it up, and I go, "What the fuck is that?" And it's in crayon, and they're writing it like Stuttering John, like I'm being served, and
Great.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
I'm dying laughing that they went out of their way to do that and play that off like that, and just run basically after they handed it to me out of the club.
Just Uncle
Yeah.
Rico show material. They're doing the. I love when the fans do the work for us.
Hmm.
Do the show prep for us, I should say. By the way,
Yeah.
when are you doing another one-on-one with Bob Levy?
We're trying to get a guest. It should be pretty soon. The next one, I'm going to have a whole new, I'll still do a little bit of what I did there, but I have a whole new angle I'm taking on it. And that's what's fun about it.
What is?
I didn't know when I was watching you interview that chick. I didn't know the bit. And I'm like, and you're reading it so bad. And I mean, bad for you. And I'm not busting your balls. You're going out of your way. 2-syllable words. You're emphasizing the wrong syllable. And I'm like, Bob has brain damage. And then about 5 minutes in, it's like, yeah, my wife spilled dinner. I got to fucking punch her again or something. And I'm like, I see what he's doing. Oh dear. The woman's like, oh dear.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I said, when I say this, you come yelling about that. And then that would be because she was trying to get out of the interview. And I said, so I went right into how I left the food on the thing and the garbage disposal or whatever. And Jake, you still there? Okay.
Can I say something? What is rusted cut steaks?
They're
What is that?
unbelievable. They're basically slaughtered in front of your house. They're so bloody. It's like steaks that, okay. You know how like supermarkets you can buy a steak, but you're never going to get a real good brand.
Yeah.
You have to go to certain restaurants to get a good cut. That's what these are. Yeah, you know. So
I don't have. Look at that. Look.
What? What do you? What is that? A mustache?
Nah.
don't
I'm telling you, I don't have any teeth.
Well, you don't need teeth for these steaks, and I'm telling you that from experience.
I feel like this is a setup of a read. You won't even need teeth. And apparently neither does Bob's wife when he's doing one-on-one.
Okay.
I tell you, it's farm to table fresh. Thank you, Uncle
Yeah.
Rick and Mommy. No, it's really
Such a sellout, Bob. Farm to table fresh. That's RUSTICKUTZ.
I said it's bloodier than any woman I ever had an argument
Oh.
with. And I'm kidding, but like you throw in reads like that, and they love it. That's the funny thing, that these people love it because it's taken to a different level. But I'm telling you, Jake, you can eat the filet mignon. You don't need teeth. Believe me on this one. Okay, you don't need any other one.
Knowing that anytime I eat, when I eat something hard or something, I actually have to have a lot of liquid to soften it up.
Well, that's why Gino eats cock, because it's a little hard, but then he gets a little liquid too.
I like my cock al dente. Speaking of al dente cocks that I feed people, Kiana just texted me. Tell Bob I said hello.
Oh, tell her I said hello.
She said hello, Kiki.
Hey, by the way,
Jake, hold on, Jake. I see that Gino's feeding her. He's trying to feed her. I see pictures with her with food in front of her.
She wakes up every morning and she has a bag of Skittles and 2 Diet Coke. That's not normal. It's not normal. That's her diet.
Yeah, go ahead, Jake. Oh, Jake took down one of the straps. He's like one of the wrestlers when he takes down the strap.
Who were the wrestlers that wore the fucking overalls?
Hillbilly Jim. Who else?
Yes.
Hillbilly Jim, Uncle Elmer.
Cousin Luke.
Cousin Luke. No, he didn't. By the way, he's still wrestling. By the way,
Are you serious?
I missed Memphis Wrestling today due to this interview, because I usually watch Memphis Wrestling today at 12.
I don't even know who's in that. Who's in that? Like
it's a Dustin Starr. It's newer Memphis Wrestling. It's not like back in the day Memphis Wrestling, like with Jerry Lawler. We lost Jerry Jarrett today last couple weeks ago.
Yes. I love this interview he did on when he did with the sitting around the table thing about the old days. I love that shit, because like today wrestling doesn't really do anything for me, but growing up as a kid, it was something. Like you didn't miss it, Jake, and you know what I'm talking about. You
Saturday mornings right after Bugs Bunny, if I may show how fucking old I am. It was on Channel 29 out of Philly every fucking Saturday. Me and my big brother Max Lowe's would watch.
That might have been the superstars of wrestling. They had the superstar. They had like different shows like that. It was amazing, and it was not. It was good people wrestling nobodies, and that's all you have
now
to.
it's like I watch a lot of indie promotions. I watch Memphis Wrestling out of Memphis, formerly known as Championship Wrestling from Memphis. I also watched the EPW over in Boonville, Mississippi. They just had on Memphis. They just had James Ellsworth on the show.
I don't know that.
No.
James Ellsworth, former WWE superstar James Ellsworth.
See, I kind of don't really. Well, I don't have time to like. It's not on my. I'm doing shows.
Here. Adam Goldstein is
Oh,
here.
Adam Goldstein TV. I know that name. Yeah. What's up?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh, that's a great one too. Yeah.
Hulk
Yeah,
Hogan?
yeah.
The Hulk Hogan?
That's when
Hogan?
I came in like early 80s, so you'd watch fucking Bob Backlund was the champion, but you'd have to watch him wrestle. You'd have to go to my friend's house because they had HBO or Prism. That's how fucking old I am. And
Oh, wow,
you'd get to
Prism.
watch those big Junkyard Dogs, sure, the fucking Alpha Sika, the Samoans.
I
That is
trained with
my
them,
fucking
too.
heyday.
I trained
that?
at their gym too in
Shut up.
Allentown. Yeah,
Shut
they're
up.
in Allentown. You remember Jeff?
When the late Steve Bix wanted to be a pro
Yeah,
wrestler,
that was it. He was there with me. He was there with
Yeah.
me because
he died. He died.
I know. And you know what the weird thing is? This really
Don't
upset me, Jake. This guy dies, and then I look at it. Even Mike Morse was like, everybody in the Facebook was going, "Oh, he was a great guy." He was not a great guy. He was a fucking awful human. He was a fucking awful human, and people were just saying, "What a great." We wanted to have people on and do a real thing about what he was. You know, he had his moments, but
Hey.
as a human, he was awful. Like Gino,
Look-
yes.
Gina, look.
Shut up.
Look.
Don't candy shame. It's food shaming. It's food shaming, and you send me pictures to taunt me.
Well, you just don't live together.
What's that? We basically do. She's got an apartment. Like everything works out for me. She's like 30 blocks from me, so we crash at either place. You know. So my life is very easy, and I love that I'm sitting here like when this first came out, I'm like, what is Bob doing on that show? And then I'm like, get me on the show. I want to play. I couldn't get
No,
any.
I like Jake. Jake, you know, Jake deals with stuff, and you know, he
Yeah.
lets his mind run a little too much, and I like.
Don't we all?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like, but Jake is causing this, you know, because of what he had, and it's okay. But I'm just saying, let it go, let shit go, and don't.
Yeah,
You know, you'll be fine. You won't get anxiety and shit.
yeah. You know, I
Well,
just want to say
I'll try. I know that was also. I'll try.
I
Well,
don't
that's
want
Let
what
it
I
go.
did.
You got it. Speech to texting Bob 10 minutes. From now on, when I speech to text you drunk, just clip it and tweet it and be like, Gino's drunk again.
All
Just-
right, I will
just
because it's annoying.
Speech,
you know?
speech to text shame me, Bob.
Kevin will be furious about this, Bob. No, because I'm the one that tries to fix shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Yeah.
that I will
And-
not argue with.
And
You know-
I you know, there's things that gotta, you know, things go too far on both ends, and that's the fact. And I know everything. Like people don't know everything, and you'll take a side without knowing it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of bullshit
Yeah.
going on.
Go be
What do you think about Anthony Cumier?
We all love
I don't-
Anthony Cumier.
I don't know Cumier. I don't know him. Is he?
He's the
is
French
he a-
guy. He's got a French
Yeah.
podcast. He's a French racist.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Anthony is a great guy. He's fun to be around. There's
can't
nothing.
say his name
truthfully,
right.
I can't say anything bad to him about him. I can't, and I
You
and
never
I
have.
won't, because of the fact that you know what I mean. I enjoy being around him. He's not, you know, what anyone says he is. I don't see it. You know what I mean? I don't see what people say is the bad things about
Well,
him.
Bob,
I
it's
don't
more
see
of. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's more of what we always talk about. All these fans that love the fucking, you know, drama live on Twitter and they don't see what goes on in real life, you know, when we're
but
out
they
having
gotta,
a fucking
they gotta
Cumier,
stay
Gina.
out of it and not bother people. You know what I mean? Let us bother ourselves.
But they
if we
can't.
want
That's
to.
what
I
they live
know,
for. We
but
both
I'm
know
saying-
that.
I know, but it's like you
Yeah.
can't take this personally when you're not involved in it. And Mr. Cumier is like,
Hey,
Gina spelled it perfectly, by the way.
yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna have to hear on Monday on Steel Toe.
Too late.
Steel
Kevin
Toe
just smashed his computer.
computer. Yeah.
No.
By the way,
The
Steel Toe is
comments are great.
By the way, Steel Toe is gonna have a field day about this stream.
Why?
I doubt it.
He
Who-
basically he hates me.
He hates everybody.
The XFL player?
No.
Did Gino just figure out the fans are overly invested? Genius. Fuck you, not late, Geno. Go on. You're the doofus head. Your brain has the thick candy shell, late Geno. Go on, Jake.
Andy.
And another thing, Bob. I'm sorry, Jake. I won't do it again.
Sorry.
So he says,
Eric-
Mabel.
Sorry.
Don't get nervous,
know,
Jake.
What
Relax,
do you-
baby.
By the way, are you going to the Uncle Rico live thing that they're doing with Anthony?
I fucking just promoted it under one of my tweets with Bob. No, I won't be there. Bob, you're on camera. You have to take you have to take your I'd love to. Do you know what's it like to get knocked out by Pat Dixon? If I may, I wouldn't know because I just fucking walked to the side afterwards, and now his life is. Let me tell you how you punch back in real life, a cool boy, because you're a cool boy. You
I'm
just
sorry.
fucking pay your own medical
I'm
bills
sorry.
and then fucking taunt a man saying, "You can never afford to pay what I paid in a weekend, you Adderall-addled faggot."
But you don't think that could be fixed, like
Hey,
you sure?
Bob, am I wrong to say this? He had a month to say, man, and everyone will admit this. You, Bob, know me better than anyone involved in this.
I understand that he should have said, I'm sorry, I didn't expect that to happen.
Bob,
Yeah.
if when I fucking walked to the side and went, he hit me, if he said, look, dude, sorry, I got really out of control and I apologize, I would have probably said, I don't know what the fuck to say. It would have been fine. But he went online for 10 fucking days and just kept creating drama and threw shit in the boss's lap and never apologized, made a shit ton of lies. And the only way to, I guess, prove those are lies is in open court and a civil suit. That's the only way to defend my honor. I'm being dramatic, but he should have just apologized, Bob, and he never did. That's the short, non-cocky answer.
You know, because you could say, wow, I just lost it that day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By the way,
Did he ever say that?
I couldn't see you. There's too much smoke.
Hey,
That's
Gino,
my new bit. I'm doing it.
Gino, Bob,
Yes,
Gino, Bob,
Jake.
Gino.
Yeah.
We just hit the. We always have a goal of $20 per show, and we hit the goal.
Well,
Well, looks like you'll be able to dig another ditch with a new shovel. Shut up, Bob.
Yeah. By the way,
He just goes, yeah,
yeah.
sure can.
I like
Hey,
the new
but-
easygoing Jake. I like it.
Well,
Say-
here's the thing. By the way, the first 10 minutes, don't watch the first 10 minutes because it's me stressing out because I screwed up and I sent him the Google. The first thing I do is I always send the Google calendar link.
Wait, but Jake, we talked yesterday. You don't have to. I said I'm going to be here. I'm being here, and I'm trying to get on the Google link, and I'm like, then the camera's not working. Then I had to restart it again, and I'm like, I go, Jake, send me the. I can only use StreamYard. I go, send me the StreamYard link, and he goes, 5 minutes to the show. 2 minutes to the show, and I go, read the fucking what I'm writing. And he's like, we're on, and I'm like, read what I'm fucking. You see, but it worked out. You see, stress.
Oh, dude, you cannot convince me, and you guys can say whatever you want about Jake or Frankie, but I think half the time they're fucking with us. You realize that, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, Gene, I sent you the link. Now it's on your Facebook, and everywhere I went to log out, he's like, now I sent it to your Twitter. I get it, Jake. You're fucking with me. I get it.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I'm trying to like get you on the show and stuff. I've been trying to get you on the show, but
You'll never get Gino on.
Oh, someone's here.
Oh shit, that's not a good sign. Well, the cops never beep a horn. I'll tell you that. When they
Well, when it
everybody
freezes.
out.
Hey,
Just sitting outside your house, the cops are like, come on, come to the door. What's taking this fucking guy so long? Really lay on it this time. I will.
He keeps going by the window too fast. I can't get a shot at him.
look at this. Look at that. That's what I eat
is
a
that?
lot.
Is that a Fast Bites? What is it? I've never seen that before.
Hey, put that back up again so Keanu can figure out what she's having for dinner. Hey, it's microwave chicken.
You know what? yesterday I did so many whatever. By the time I got off, I had to go to the show. I didn't eat all day, and I go, "What's there to eat?" And she goes, "Well, I go, I didn't want to make salmon real quick. I didn't want to fucking make a hamburger." And I was like, I'm just gonna boil 2 eggs, you know, and that's it. And
Yeah,
like I would ate one of those things. You know what's good?
Yeah.
The White Castle hamburgers are good for that
What is
shit.
the name? What's the
No,
name of
good's
your-
good's not even the word, Bob. The what? And I don't know if this is really good or really bad, but if you get the microwavable White Castle burgers, you can't tell them from the actual ones. You cannot.
A little bit, but not much. Like
I can't.
You just put it in for like 1:10, and it's done, and it's good, Jake. You get it. You can get them at the
Yeah.
supermarket, and you get the
Yeah.
Red Lobster buns. The Red Lobster buns,
Yeah.
you
The
can get
cheesy
those
bread?
too. Dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking unbelievable.
Um,
Like Red Lobster sucks because you have to go there. You know what I mean? But those buns are die for.
Say it, Bob,
you know.
because of the blacks. You can say it. You can say it. We're friends here.
Oh,
can
look
say
at
it.
you. You know what's my favorite is the one with the fucking mushroom hearts in it. What is that fucking cereal?
Lucky Charms.
Oh my god, it's fucking like you get these little boxes of them here, and they're in like a mixture of other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
can just
family
eat
pack.
them out of the boxes
Yeah.
watching TV at night.
You know. This is here's the thing. I just want to say this. This is the best podcast I've ever done. Because
Well, Bob, too.
yeah,
Nothing.
no,
Here's the thing. I was a couple days ago. I was like, I hope my dad's proud of me for what I've been doing.
yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. That's all you got to think all the time. He always wants you to do good, brother.
You know,
he
he
Y'all still have a Red
He-
Lobster?
he-
Yes, they're in every town, Babina. They're fucking.
There's one right in Midtown.
Oh.
Didn't mean to interrupt you, Bob. It's what I do. Then there's one right in
Hey,
Midtown
hey.
that I walk by sometimes.
what is your show on Compound? Gino,
In hot water.
in hot water. What is it about?
What's it about? Yeah. What
Bob,
like what is it?
I don't know.
What is-
We take stories that are going. First of all, whatever funny video Steve and Garrett put up before the show, we end up talking about that. We end up talking about whatever is going on in the news sometimes and make jokes about that. Someone will say a funny word and we'll make it into a character. I don't know what it is, but Keanu said this, and I was very flattered. She's like, it reminds me of The Office a little bit. Because you just do weird, awkward things, and you just keep beating it. You know, we are not shy of beating a joke into the ground. We have no problem with that. But it's just, Bob, it's us fucking around for 90 minutes. It's like everything else we fucking do. It's about clam radio.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jake,
mods,
Yeah.
can you guys get rid of Atomic Citizen, please?
Leave Atomic Citizen in. Fucking don't make his day and ban him. Wait,
Well,
what did
no,
Atomic
you can't
Citizen
be-
say?
yeah, he didn't say anything.
He
Something
said
about
that,
his cereal.
yeah, all right. I'm gonna.
He said, Dad, drop some extra marshmallows in your cereal bowl, Jake. Be nice to Mr. Levy. Yeah,
Yeah,
them
that's not
fighting
bad.
fucking words.
Yeah, I mean that's a good thing if I drop a few extra marshmallows. I mean that's the best part of the Lucky Charms. When I
Wrench
get a
me, Jake.
marshmallow-
I'm nice, cool boy. That's what
Yeah.
that's what cool boy uses to fucking hit people. A wrench. He's like, I'm a tough guy. Yeah, cool boy.
Yeah,
Hey,
Jake. yeah.
Gino. I want to say, by the way, we lost the coach of the Minnesota Vikings today.
No way.
Uh,
You mean the old coach, right? Not the current one. Like
The old one.
Bud Grant.
Yeah.
He was not. How old was he?
He had to be 80 something or 90.
Do you remember a couple years ago, Bob? And
Nope,
you, Jake
nope,
too. if
I
you're-
don't. I really don't.
Do you remember last night, Bob? Because I'm
Yeah,
blacking
it was. I killed. I know that.
A couple years ago, they were playing the Seahawks. I remember because that's my brother Max Lodes' favorite team, and it was
Oh, that-
freezing. And
I
they
thought he was
did a
going to
big,
show a picture of Bud Grant. I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be Bud Grant in the room. Like
yeah,
he got
with a fucking hacksaw in his back.
him. We lost him last night.
Bud
He-
Grant was such a Minnesota badass legend, and you'll remember this, I bet, Jake. They were playing the Seahawks. It was fucking one of those typical Minnesota
he
days, and they
was
were playing
95.
outdoors.
95 he
they're-
was.
Yeah, but no, this was like 2015 or 16.
He
They were
was
playing,
95 when he died. Holy
but no,
shit,
but
pay
they were
attention.
playing outdoors, and he went to
He
do the
was
coin toss.
95. Pizza's not going to lie to us.
Without his headband, he looks like Ian Fidance. That's mean. It's funny. It's spot on, but it's mean.
I want to see him.
Yeah.
I like his attitude, like his.
By the
way
way, if
he
you guys
is.
want to donate to the stream, here's the Venmo.
What, you already hit the fucking mark already.
Yeah, you
What
got
is
the
it?
new shovel. You can bury Bud Grant in the backyard in style.
Yeah.
I don't see why you're still panhandling, bitch.
He's got the NFL cemetery in the backyard.
Listen.
Can you dig a hole for Brandon Staley, the Chargers head coach? Yeah, take that down. Take that down.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure I didn't mean it. Take it down.
I'm not taking the. I will not take the stream down. I don't know how to edit. I don't have an editor like you guys do.
I don't have. Well, I don't do any of that. I don't go to meetings. I don't go. I just come on. That's.
Hey,
what
by the way,
I like.
what about this? You doing something with Silk City hot sauce with blue cheese?
Do I?
Bob is.
It's a hot sauce. It's not. It's a blue cheese taste in it, but it's a hot sauce. Ooh, I almost
By the way, I
swallowed.
never finished that story. Shout out Terry Nee. Bud was great. 2015, the guy's got to be every bit of 85. It's fucking 15 degrees before the wind chill
He
in
was
Minnesota.
95 when he died. The pizza guy.
He goes out to fucking midfield in nothing but a golf t-shirt. Nothing but a golf t-shirt. The fans lost their mind. Like, that is a fucking Minnesota icon.
Yeah.
Well, he was wearing pants, I should point out. I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the things that I've always told people is I grew up watching Howard Stern.
Never heard of him.
I grew up watching like.
Is it
John
wrong that
Morton-
now I wish Bob did kick his ass? He's so useless now.
No, he was nice to me.
He was great to you. I remember fucking when you
Every-
first went on with Florentine, but he's so
Ghostbusters.
fucking. He's awful now. He's awful.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to piss Kumi off.
Who doesn't?
Who? Howard?
I
Me,
don't
Bob,
think-
Howard.
You work for him.
Who,
You
who,
work-
who are we talking about now?
Me, okay. Me.
Gino?
Hold on. Yeah. Why would I ever want to piss Kumi off? I don't even get that.
By the way, I hope Anthony, have you made Opie mad?
Me?
You.
I don't.
You. You.
Yeah, I drove him nuts when someone said, "Who's Gino Biscani?" and he Googled 3 days trying to find out. That made him very mad. He wasted 3 days.
All right. I'm just like, I'm sorry for asking these questions. I really don't like.
We
I'm
haven't
not.
asked one hard question. We love these
Yeah.
questions.
Oh God.
Don't get
Am I still
nervous,
sending?
see?
Am I still sending dick pics to Barry Ribs? Yes. You don't even have to ask. Still sending them too.
Gino is simping for Kumia.
How am I
What-
simping for Kumia?
What is simping anyway? I
I think it's how kids say kissing ass. Is that right, Jake?
Is that what
Yes.
that is?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
God. Well, is that what that is? Yeah, Gino does that. Then. Yeah.
I don't even think I mentioned Kumia yet, but I'm simping for him.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I have no problem with Ant.
Oh,
with
sorry,
Anthony.
Adam. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I don't have anything wrong with Anthony. By the way, Chad is doing another episode of Kumia's Cucks
Oh, today? All
tomorrow.
right, got it.
Bob,
No.
what happened to Chad?
I don't know. I
I
have
don't
no
either.
idea. I can only go with what was happening on the show that day when he got that message. He did look scared. I laughed at the beginning because I thought it looked so weird, that was just
Yeah.
happening. And I didn't know. I was stoned, and I was like, laugh. But
Yeah,
then,
like here, the problem is no one believes anything he says, so you
Yeah,
don't
but
know
how
whether to
can-
believe.
How can it have? You know what I mean? It happened. It had
Show
to
his hospital
happen.
record. Show his hospital record.
I
Yeah.
don't know how you. I don't know why
Well,
you
we
would go
can't
to
do
a
that.
hospital
Oh,
for a
no.
black eye. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I
Dude.
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Did
I
you-
mean, I'm just saying.
Did you hear the rumor he was? This sounds so dumb. And by the way, Lay Geno, I'll tell you later. This shirt, long story short, our buddy Carl, I was bitching about the Chargers. I'm like, I've got to stop wearing Charger stuff. I need to be a fan of someone new. So my buddy Carl made me a hoodie with my name on it. He's like, you need to be a fan of Gino Bisconti. I fucking love it. But somebody has this sounds insane. They're like, he was stealing catalytic converters. Did you hear that theory?
Yeah, but it's like I don't even know what that is. Like I
It
don't.
made
even,
no
like,
sense, but then some-
Hey, catalytic converters are a car part.
Yeah, I know it's a car part, but I'm like,
the reason why they're selling them is the reason why he's stealing them is to sell them for the platinum, and it's platinum is like a couple dollars.
Right,
Well,
but
he's
someone said if you looked at the first video, he had grease under his nose. It wasn't a bruise, and his fingernails were filthy. And that's exactly how you would look if you were in a car. Like, I would imagine, because I don't know anything under the hood. I can change a tire, as you saw yesterday.
hey,
But that's all
sorry.
I know. Thanks, Bob. Bob. Not you, Bob. Bob said Gino's
but
great.
I just don't. You know what I mean? Catalytic convert. It's
my
crazy.
family's been in. Hey, I know the reason I know about the catalytic converters is because my family basically been in the
Car.
in the car business for a long time.
Car. He's 18, but it's adorable.
It's cute.
Were you thinking that? It's
Yeah,
never
yeah,
not
yeah.
funny. Never.
Yeah.
Car. He's 18, but it's adorable.
Okay, but
Let's
here's
just-
the thing.
I'm 29. I'm 29.
But if somebody, say he was stealing catalytic or whatever. The fuck
Bob, don't hurt yourself. It's the middle
I
of the
know,
day. You got
but-
shit to do tonight.
But say he was taking that, and somebody caught him and beat him up, they would call the cops, and he would be arrested for it, right?
Yeah.
Am I right about that? So you can't, you know what I mean? Everybody's gonna say anything, but to me, that it was dirt from the ground, or whatever, and it looked like a Hitler mustache, like people said.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I
just
don't-
saying,
look,
like, it looked
I don't-
insane.
But you know what I mean? When somebody gets hit, I don't, I'll joke around, but I'm not going to call him a liar for something like that. No,
Oh no, most certainly not. But when I heard it, I'm like, that's insane. But then it's one of those things like, no way. And then you're like, it's like a flat earther thing. You're like, well, they got some points. It could have happened. But,
Yeah, but-
I don't know, and I really don't care.
Yeah.
I get a kick out of it, but it's like, whatever.
Yeah, like when we do the show in Atlantic City, Kevin wants to hook him up to a lie detector test.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's fucking
then-
brilliant.
Hey, and by the way, also they do make people do $3 donate $3 per person, and like the $3 per, and then ask one question to the lie detector.
Oh,
Dude,
okay, yeah, $3. How about 20?
Have you ever watched the show Steve Wilkos?
Yeah.
Get Dan Rabicore. He's a great polygrapher. He's a great
Yeah, I don't know how to do this. I don't do anything, Jake. I just show up. You know that,
you
Jake.
know-
And
you
let's
know-
the magic happen, people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Jake.
talking about? Steve
Where'd
Wilkos.
you go, Jake? Yeah, Steve Wilkos. He used to be with Jerry Springer, and then he was a bouncer, I guess, and now he had his own show.
He was a police officer, and then he
Yeah.
he basically did head of security for
Jerry Springer.
Springer, and then he does now his
Jake,
own
you look
show.
like you're an expert on heads of anything. He's stealing Mike Bichetti's bit right now.
I know.
There's his face. There you are, you handsome devil.
Yeah, here's the thing. I want to say this. This is the biggest crowd I've ever had on a show in the last few months.
It's just the
Much bigger
beginning.
than my show last night at fucking Scotty's, I'll tell you that.
How many people were there Friday night?
About
yeah.
20. About 20, but we brought 4 in the car. Big A was there.
You
Oh, Bob, you'll
brought
get a kick
10
out
in
of
the
this.
car.
So on the ride home, it's me, Big A, Keanu, and Bobby's driving his car, and Bobby gets a flat. So we all get out of the car, and Bobby's fixing it.
And
And
Big A
let me
didn't get
rephrase.
out.
What's that?
Big A didn't get out of the car.
Big A didn't get out. I swear to Christ. Bobby is trying to fucking jack up the car. Me and Keanu are sitting, and Bobby nailed it. He fucking coasted. It was that freezing shit rain. He's like, fuck it. He pulled under an overpass on fucking, 78, and he's changing the tire. He's like cranking, and literally Big A is sitting in the front seat like this. And I just go, get out of the car. And he's like, oh, okay. Big A is in the car. I'm like, what are you? And I love him. But it's like, what are you? He wasn't being lazy. He's just like, get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Guy, hey, sorry to interrupt, but
It wasn't that
Yeah.
good a story. Please do.
hey, Gino, lay Gino.
Where'd your eyes
please do-
go? Oh, Jake, where'd your eyes go?
That's
okay.
stupid. Hey, look, I'm Jake, everybody. Look, hey.
Legeno, please do not ban anybody, please. Oh, all right. Thank you, Legeno. By the way, Uncle Rick and Mommy, $3 Venmo. Booyah.
$3. Somebody's doing well. Kidding. Thank you, Mommy. Kidding.
Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. That hit. That
Put googly eyes there. Fucking Goldstein gets it.
Yeah. Hey, what is your guys' favorite drink to drink on stage?
All of them.
Mine is either Maker's Mark or if they have something better than that. I drank Maker's Mark. I have 2 drinks, and I'm fine. That's all.
Oh, hey.
I don't.
by
I
the
go to
way,
a limit.
I can't
Hey.
do Makers. It tastes so good, but it gives me such a hangover the next day. I don't know why, Bob. It's like a body aching hangover. Who is this?
I just have 2
This
drinks.
is this is Jeremy DeWitt, the fake cop from Florida. He's the guy that's being accused of being a fake cop. Since we're talking about Steve,
Oh, okay.
also here's a picture of me as a dog.
That's
That-
pretty good. Pretty
Wait,
good stuff.
that's not a dog.
Bob,
I
come
like
on.
that.
Hi,
I would
Brad.
love to have a Jake dog. I would love to have a Jake dog. Just
There's
walking around the
there-
house.
There's a cat.
Do
How
you
did
have
it
a pet?
taste?
Do you have a pet? You should get a pet, man.
I have one. I have a dog.
What kind of dog?
You just saw it. It looks just like him.
Oh, okay.
There's some question as to who bred the dog, if you know what I mean.
I didn't say donate $3.
That Chihuahua was asking for it. Nothing.
I didn't say donate $3 now. I said wait till the show.
Can you put
But
up the
thank-
picture of you as a dog again? I like that. I mean, I'm
Come
going to
on.
get it. I'm going to get another dog. I'm going to go to a shelter here. I love that. I mean, look at that. Imagine having a Jake dog. Look at the ears on him. I love it.
That's a mini
Oh, wait.
Doberman Jake. There.
Okay.
These look. We could use these for pet of the day. These will be great.
That would be fucking good. Okay, that's a little weird, that one.
That's in my phone.
That's
in my phone.
Jake, you're taking it too far.
Yeah.
Look at us. Oh my God, Jake. You see, you look. This is what you need to do a show. You should have stuff like that. You understand? Like we have a team that works on stuff like that, and
You
it's
have
great.
3 drunk guys with Photoshop, Bob.
No, we have 4 to 5 people.
I love pickles. Boom, biatch.
Are
Matt
you the
Miller
pickle?
that does all our stuff. And our buddy Marshall Beaupre
Hey,
and fucking.
Bob, say that again. I can't
Wait,
Say
hold
it
on.
again.
Hold on. Fearless, I'm a dog trainer. Where do you live? Like, you have dogs? Like, you have dogs that can. I'd like to get a German Shepherd, but that a German Shepherd would be my first pick. But any kind of a decent sized dog that doesn't eat babies, I'm looking for. You know, I don't want. I love pit bulls, but
LOL. She's spelling LOL.
Is you don't have to read every LOL. She's really laughing hard. You could say. Wait, you missed an LOL. Go back. Not that one.
and no vaginas, Bob. The way it should. What do you mean no vagina? What are we talking about? Dogs? Easy, Jake.
Come on, Jake.
Sorry, I'm reading chat.
Hey, you should get somebody that's really fat and do a show with them, and it could be Jake and the Fat Man.
Not bad.
I
I'm
can
telling
get Frankie to come on.
You should get someone really fat and call it the Jake and Chad show.
You know, we just bust his balls about being fat. He's not even.
He's
like,
not even that fat. He
it's
really
hilarious.
isn't.
It's fucking hilarious.
By the way, when Uncle Rick and Mommy went on MLC, the guys were like, the guys were getting under. But guess what? That's what the chat does.
They left. The women, the chat went down 50 people when she came on. It's just a fact. It's like they're all piazzas.
They're all piazzas.
Yeah.
That's why I was texting, say it, Bob, say it. When you go like, yeah, Piazza's just a guy. Say it.
Yeah.
Fucking faggots.
No, it's just funny.
Hey,
Yeah.
please don't. Oh God! All right,
What?
I'm gonna
Don't
leave it
get
in
nervous.
because
Don't get nervous.
Focus. You can
Jake.
land it.
I'm gonna have to age restrict this video because you just said the homophobic F word.
Oh, he did. You see, that's what it is. You don't just talk. We don't talk like that.
I apologize that YouTube is a bunch of piazzas. I apologize.
No, it's not me. It's not me.
I know it's not you. It's the platform. Oh,
Yeah.
platform. The scale that my ex has
What is
never
this?
been on.
We like to
What
do
is-
a family show over at MLC.
Yeah.
so,
I love Uncle Reek and Mommy. Oh, come on, Gino. I'm sorry.
I don't think Bob Kelly is available.
He just got hired. What's the show he just got hired on?
The Bonfire.
Bonfire. I never listened to that. Like that's like at a time. Like
Yeah,
I don't.
It's a
know.
fun show, but that's like when you use. Remember when we used to listen to Sirius XM? Like I'll
Yeah.
listen to it for Colin Cowherd if I want to hear sports, and I'll put on Yacht Rock Radio. I'm not gonna lie to you about that, but I fucking cut it. Tut lay Jenna. I like about a year ago when I'd had it with Stern, because unlike people who think it's so fun. Yes, you do, Danny G. That's what, like, I don't like people now who like, I don't like a show, so I'm gonna try and get everyone to hate it. Like, we
Listen
just
to Jake.
stop.
Wait, say that again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please.
Right, read it again. Read it again. Jake,
Again,
you
Jake.
read it. You read it. Put it up.
That's why I like adult platforms like Chatterbait.
Chatterbait. What the hell's that?
It's a platform where they.
Mm.
Don't wanna, I don't. Basically, it's. Hey, Fearless, we had two malfunctions today. We had
You're not gonna let us know what it is, are you?
Now, I guess we'll
Jake,
go to
come
bed
on.
wondering.
No, it's basically a place.
What?
It's like they live streamed them doing bedrooms. It's a campsite.
Bedroom
And
stuff, like cleaning it.
Yeah. Like
No,
sleeping in?
No, that
What do
other.
they do? Like what? They're in the bedroom and they do what? They do. Oh, they play with their fingers.
No,
Is that what they do, Jake?
The adult campsite, which basically where they jack off.
You win, Bob. See? You win. You happy with yourself? You
I had
win.
to go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Where they jack off, all right? They jack off.
I'm sorry, Ricky Mommy. I'm sorry. Please don't leave.
Can you donate mops to like? Is it how do they do the money here? Is it called mops or spillage? Can you give me 5
don't
spillage?
leave. Please, people don't leave. People don't leave.
They're not
damn
leaving.
it.
This is what brings them in. The bedroom talk, Jake. You got bedroom night.
Yeah, by the way,
You don't have anything else, but you have bedroom eyes. We can see that. There's no other
by the
part
way,
of your
did-
body.
Hey, by the way, did Carl from Who Are These Podcasts get you that?
Did he
Sure.
what?
Did Carl get you that hoodie? You think Carl got you that?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Not Carl from Who Are These Podcasts. My buddy Carl, he goes by Jokes Day Carl. His last name's Haupt, but he was doing. Did you hear, Bob? He was doing In Hot Water every other Monday.
Yeah.
And like he works from home. And I was talking to him last night because he's on the show at Scotty's with me and Bobby last night and tonight. And he works from home. So what he would do is he would schedule emails to go out every hour so it looked like he was at his desk.
Oh wow.
But then some guy in Canada who's a huge Opie and Anthony fan starts telling him, he's like, "Oh my God, he wasn't trying to get him in trouble. He's like, Carl's on the Cunha Network. He's on it like every other Monday." And his boss goes, "Why is he on that network every other Monday when he should be at work?" And he got yelled at. It's like, you can't do this. It was so funny. He's like, "Oh, sorry, buddy. I was trying to compliment you."
Great story.
Shut up. They jerk off on Chatterbait. Can I say that?
So
what was
is
it? They
that
beat off?
So what do you have to
Jack off.
Like how long are you on that for before like as soon as you come you leave?
No, these people, what they'll do like show. What Danny does, she does like a 5-hour show over on Chatter. She does a 5-hour show where she'll do like talk. She is actually
Does she juggle? Does she juggle?
No, not really.
She juggles something. Nothing.
What is she like? What is the show about? Like it's about cooking.
No, basically she's a Danny, you want me to send you a link? Because we got 5 minutes left before we hit the 2-hour mark.
I know. I
This
got to
shit-
get out of here because I gotta take care of that thing.
They got 50 inches of snow the past week in fucking Utah. I'm a fag. I mean,
All right, hey,
a fagioli.
Jesus Christ! You got Jake. He's
I
killing
know,
us.
I know.
hey, Bob, do your plugs.
Thank you. You see, tonight I'll be at the Comedy Works in Bristol, PA. Go to comedyworkbristol.com. MLC podcast on YouTube Monday, Tuesday. Well, it's probably all week. And MLC podcast on Patreon. The Shuli Network on YouTube.com. Shuli Network on Patreon.com. And tomorrow, Out of the Coffin at 1 o'clock, Perry will be coming on at 2 with me. And we're going to have some fun. And then that night, we do a whole bunch of stuff. And it's going to be fun.
Rob Stansel? Raphael.
And
Sorry. My favorite line from the Lisa Jordana is Rob Stansel? Rob Saul. You said Rob Saul.
yeah.
Because people thought that Rob Stansel was trying to get people. Who's Jim Stansel?
Jim is a he was with the what were they, secret shows, and he comes on Gino's show and we don't know him.
He's on the ski mask stuff. He's a fun drinker. He does In Hot Water every other Tuesday.
Yeah. What I got a question about this. I'm gonna also say this. What is what do you think about Chrissy Mayer?
She's great.
I don't know. What do you mean, like as a dancer?
No, here. Let me tell you this. And then Aaron had to run his big mouth about like Aaron and them are like running their mouths now, like saying that dude. I thought we were, Bob forgave me about this. I made a stupid decision. I made a stupid problem. I made a stupid decision. It was.
Mm-hmm.
I should have never asked Botter for steel toes information. I should have never did that.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. You fucked up. It's done. Don't do it again.
Yeah, that's what it is. He learned from it, and if you don't learn from something, then it's bad.
And dude,
I just want to live. Don't put me in the yard.
They're running my.
Right next to Bud Grant. Right next to Bud Grant. Right between Bud Grant and Brandon Staley.
I'm not part of the Discord anymore. I'm not part of Cameron and Friends Discord. I'm part of Shuli's networks. Discord.
Yeah. Just have fun. Enjoy yourself. Don't get involved in bullshit. That's
Are
all.
you really getting a pool, Bob? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, I'm getting a pool.
I think my favorite parts of MLC is when Chad yells, "Shut the fucking dog up," or when you yell at any commenter like they're their fucking avatar. Fuck you, bird. Suck my dick, dog. I'm getting a pool.
Well, the birds are good.
I love the first time that I donated on. By the way, I was
Gino's plugs, Jake. Gino trying to land it. Ask Gino for his plugs. We can land this. We can land this.
All right. Gino, what is your plugs?
I'm on In Hot Water on the Compound Media 4 days a week. Subscribe below to our new YouTube page. It's at Gum Fridays, but it shows both new and old clips of Gum Fridays, our Patreon show, and In Hot Water. The new ones, the old ones are there in Berg. And by the way, a week from Tuesday, episode 1000. Come get drunk, Bob. Come on.
No.
We'll get you an Uber.
I'm under contract. It's too far. It's too far.
It's a lot. With what you're doing.
It takes me 3 hours to get home because, the city, like, leaving.
Yeah, and it's not only that. It's what you're doing, It's like, let me just leave all the fun and money I'm making to come get drunk with Gino in New York and not have a way home. I don't see, like, I'm asking a lot here. Come on. I've got round ice cubes. Round ice cubes, Bob.
I got the ones that just make.
Yeah, we know. You're great.
Guys, I want to say this is a great show. We got
I want to say it too. Now you see what I did there? It was a great show.
I'd love to say it if I could.
No, he did kill it. I love it, Jake. You did a great fucking job today.
And I also want to say thank you to Uncle Rick and Mommy for the $3 and Terry D for the 20. And you know what? This show has been awesome. I thought I was gonna fuck up this show because
that's my job.
It's my anxiety level.
Don't worry.
When I do shows like this because I don't want to mess up. I was like, I was, I didn't even have time to go and jump in the shower and get a shower.
Shocking.
But I
Neither-
changed my
neither did
shirt.
I.
I didn't even have time to get the two bodies out of the shower and jump in. I didn't have time. Just
here's
ran
the
in
thing,
and
'cause
podcasted.
Basically, when I woke up at 11 o'clock,
Mhm.
got everything that I was doing, and I total fucked up. All right, guys,
Yes,
thank you to Bob Levy, thank you to Gino
Thank
Piscani,
you.
and I also want to give a big shout out to Compound Media. What is the website? Compoundmedia.com or
Boom, you nailed it. That's why they
Yeah.
pay you the big money, buddy.
All right, guys, this is the end of the show. Thank you guys for watching. Hey, guys, can you guys stay in the backstage area? Can you guys?
I have to
stay?
go. I have to go, brother.
Yeah, I got to
got-
do
All
that
right.
thing with the stuff and the
I
guy.
got. I stay.
All
I was
right,
only gonna
thank you
do 20 minutes.
guys. Bye bye. All right, thank
love you,
y'all.
brother.
Have a nice day. Bye. Thank you
I got to
guys.
log on to
Bye.
Chatterbait. Love you, boys.
All right, thank